Hey, Jerry here, the second show today. We have a special, very special guest of mine. One of my, I always say to her, probably one of the biggest achievements. She really changed. She really transformed her life, and not only transformed on a before and after picture, as you can probably see everywhere, but really transform her life. Marissa is an excellent example of a evolution of a person from where you were before, where somebody was before, into somebody new. And this is one of a testimonial that is very meaningful to me, because it shows that if you want to change, you have all the tools that you need, but you want to do it, and you want to be okay with changing your identity per se, and you want to understand that it takes hard work to do it. There is no quick fix. There is nothing there is nobody that can save you but yourself. We actually cannot give you a reason to change. We can show you how. So Marissa, I want you to think about this, all this evolution, this journey that we did together, that you still on, and you're doing so good at. And I want you to tell me, looking back at yourself, I have you do an exercise, writing a letter to yourself, and I want you to tell me, what are some of the things that you kind of like wrote to, or you would told yourself, or how did you start? And you were struggling, right? I mean, like, you were struggling with depression, you were struggling with really being unhappy, having bad habits. So what, if you can remember how you were before, what changed into all these weeks that you worked out with us, or worked with us?
Hi, Jerry. Hi, ladies. Hi, everyone. I was, with all those days, the hard days, it was really left behind me right now. And when I started this program, I was really, not in bad condition, but unhappy with myself, because I had those problems, weight problems, and in the society also. So I feel really not on myself. And so when I started Jerry's program, I started to progress myself about the healthy eating, the exercises, and I have changed the way I with physical activities and fighting for it to become another person's. I started to build some habits that I am making it every day right now. And also my mindset is really changing.
Mm-hmm.
And with the help of my family at home, they supported me a lot. And I think it helps me to move on of what I was before. And discipline, motivation, and inspired to what I will become. That
Mm-hmm.
is, that is for me, it's so very important. And to see the vision every day, every week, that makes you more motivated and inspired to do more.
Mm-hmm.
And from doing nothing and just happy eating, sleep, and chilling, it wasn't been the good idea at all. At the end, now I become someone that is very active. Before, I don't like to walk, and now I could walk even 11 kilometers or more and go run. That wasn't been in my head.
Absolutely. What was initial some of the relationship you had with food, and also I want you to point out some of the relationship you had with yourself in terms of your body image. When you ate something, for example, or when you watch yourself in the mirror, what were some of the stories on your mind? What did you say yourself? I mean, did you say something such as, I really don't like myself, or it's impossible for me to change? What were some of the beliefs that you were having on that time?
In that time, I really don't love myself being so a little bit round, and because I used to have a slimmer figure, and then after that I was expanding more and more because of something happens at home, or with my past, I mean,
Mhm.
the family histories and everything, sometimes also with the society. So then after I had changed my mind, I said someday I have to start changing myself, because it can't be remaining like this forever. My children are getting so older, and then I have to be fit with them so I can go together, play together, or doing some activities with them. But with this kind of figure, it must be impossible. So I am happy that I did realize it. I wasn't been waiting for tomorrows, but I did it at last.
That's great. Excellent. So another thing, that I wanna talk about right now, as you saw, we are not only upgrading the program, we make it even better. But this program, the Second Chance, is an excellent example that when somebody wants results, you don't need tons of time. You don't need a personal trainer. You just need to number one, having the right information. Number two, having motivation from other people. Number three, you need to have a coach that adjusts things for you. And number four, specifically, you need to be able to really have a vision and change. So, the path to change is simple. Yet, me and you know that if we count in our hand the people we know in general, like out of in general relationship in general, you will find maybe 2 or 3 people that change in a year base. Meaning, like, people don't change. The change is very, very hard for people. The thing is, like, when change takes place is hard, but when taking the place, making that change take place is hard, but maintaining when it's taking place is very easy, right? You're an excellent example of that. How did you say to yourself, now it's time for me to change? And what was the thing that you made happen to yourself? Or better say, what is the strategy that you use to say, yes, I'm going to make this a habit. I'm going to do it all the time. And, I'm going to stop looking for motivation. I'm going to actually enjoy the process. I'm going to actually really focus on getting healthy. And now you're building an amazing body as a result, so almost by accident, right? So what happened at the start of the program that got you to realize that, yes, this is a path. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So what happened to you in that particular days?
Those days are really, the mindset was really changed. Mm-hmm. And I was something like calculating myself. If I move more, maybe I will have more results. But if I will also build a habit, then that is also another activity that I am making, rather than going just to the gym today, tomorrow rest day, and doing nothing else. So I was saying to myself, okay, why not if I will try to count my steps, for example, and then starting little by little, I realized that the change is slowly coming. So I said, okay, I try to go climb the mountains, make the parkours, and then more and more, I go from 5 kilometers to 9.5 kilometers. Then I arrive to sometimes more than that, sometimes 18 kilometers, and climb mountains. And I said, oh, it's amazing. So I started little by little, work to go home. And then after that, making long distances. I'm trying now also to build some other activities like jogging or running, that now I really like to learn that more, because I said, okay, now I can walk faster, I can walk farther, and now I wanted to try to run. So I think that this program really changes me a lot from an identity that I didn't think I could change it in a short time, because I could say short time because it's not really like how will I say 4 years or something that I was building these habits. So I did it slowly, weekly, and then it becomes now like normal to me. It's not anymore stressing me. It's and I love it.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the evolution that you made in terms of now you went from where it was very, very difficult to now really, of course, loving yourself, being able to where you're close with, you're proud of yourself, you're proud of who you're becoming, until the pinnacle of the other day when you told me, you told me, Jerry, should I go to do this kind of like half marathon or whatever it was, because I never ran, and I told you, go. I told you, like, you can do it. Don't ever limit yourself. And I told you, just walk. When you cannot run, just walk slowly, you take rest. And like, it's all about society wants to tell you you can do things because most people can do it themselves, and they want you to believe not to be able to do it as well. So like, it's very important that you say you don't put at least your identity on hold. So I wanted to talk a little bit about your win. You did very well. And also that means that you adopting the identity now of a person that can really strive, that you can teach other people, that, you have the support of your husband. I saw the picture with your husband running together. That was great. I also tons of time you put in the group stuff such as, my colleagues, I asked my colleagues to come. They don't want to go. I'm going to go walk on myself anyway. So it's really like you came into this idea that you basically going to do things because you love yourself, because you're worth, and because this is right for you to do, not because you should do it, but because it feels right? So I wanted to talk about this evolution. Like, you can share some of the win. You can talk about, the marathon that you did, and obviously how you went from thinking it's not possible to actually make it possible. And also, I mean, how does it feel like right now to be in control of things and be able to inspire people? Because that's what you do. Like, just when they see your picture, you're inspiring them. How does it feel to be able to do that and see that this is possible?
Okay. From the beginning, normally it happens like this. From the beginning, we normally just eat and drink coffee at the break time, coffee in the morning or after lunch. We just chat with the friends like this. And it happens to me that I was thinking, okay, if I have to try to make 10,000 steps, I cannot make it in a day without doing nothing, because I am only sitting down during at work. So I was thinking, what about if I will go walk for 10 minutes, and how many steps I could win like this. So I did it like this, step by step, one time in the morning, and then after at lunchtime. It was evolution. It was an evolution from small steps. Then after it becomes bigger, and my mindset was always go more and more and more and more. So it happens that I have seen just once on Facebook that there was a race of 5 kilometers, or how many walks were that. And I said to my husband, what about if we will go to that race? What, you will really go that in that thing? It's not your thing. You cannot walk that far. And I said, I want to ask my colleagues if they want to join me. And then my colleague says, okay, I want to come with you for a try. I said, okay, we go it. And then after that, my family said, oh, we will join with you. So but with my whole family and my friend, went to that 5 kilometer in the other village nearby. And it was so tiresome. It's so tired because 5 kilometers, it wasn't been so easy climbing that hill and then coming back. But we really did it, and it was just so very happy indeed that you did it. It's an achievement. And then
Absolutely.
more and more, I have talked to my husband, I will train more than that 5 kilometers. And then this year it started that I said, I will walk more than 5 kilometers, 9.5 kilometers. What? You will go there? You will be tired, or you have to call me if ever what happened. I said, no, I think I can do that. So I did make from villages to another village and come back. So it was 9.5 kilometers. I did it more often. And then after that, I told my husband, what if I go in the other city and coming back by walk? What? But it's too far. I said, I can do that. If for example, I'm tired, I can sit down or make a small break. So I did it in that morning. It should be 2 hours and 30 minutes this way back home from another city, and I only took it for 1 hour 50. And my mom was saying, what, do you really walk that fast? I said, no, I just walk and jog, and it was amazing seeing some beautiful places, the natures and everything. And so, and then after that, I said to myself, look, honey, there is a race there in the other village for 11 kilometers. Oh no, that's too far. I said, I don't care. I will go alone. I will go walk. And he told me, okay, I will come with you at this time. He said, okay, then we did it together last week. And then I told him, I want to go make also this run, wake up and run in the city. Oh no, that's too early for you. You are not a early bird, an early bird. And I said, come on, come. I will go. I will go. And he told me, okay, I will get free in the morning and then I will bring you there. I said, okay, I will just walk because jogging is not so easy for me. It's maybe 2 kilometers I can jog, but 5 kilometers no. And then I arrived earlier than it must be that he expected, and he was saying, "Did you really jog?" I said, "I did really jog. Oh wow, it's so amazing!" And every achievement for me, it's really a big emotions, and I still can't believe that I can do it. I can do it,
100%.
and yeah. And now I am always thinking more and more to go some races. All the time I look in Facebook where are the races,
Mhm.
and then I will be going to the race again in Bern, in the city of Bern, for 11 kilometers. Okay, I am not subscribed for the run because I'm not so sure if I can run in that category of 10 kilometers. I think it's too far for me for now, but I can walk 15 kilometers. So
Okay.
I go for it for another challenge.
Always go
Yeah.
for it. You're an excellent example of how your mind can make you go places when you want, and when you really do it for the sake of passion, because you go from then do something for inspiration, then for motivation, then you create an habit, and then you go of course for passion, because like you actually like what is producing. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. What is that been the most helpful for you in the program? Our coaching style. You're an excellent example of doing things without requiring a lot of time. I mean, we had calls, we had the coaching system, we had the community, we have information. Which one was the most important for you, or maybe the whole combination of together? What was the most helpful for you?
The coaching from you is for me so very helpful right
Mm-hmm.
now, because when you tell me you make this and this and this, I didn't really do it because it's uh, it's a key for me to success, right? So if I will not do what you said, I will fail for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I was saying to my husband, I have to eat this and so, and we are very disciplined about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the success comes from your coaching plus our work.
Mm-hmm.
So
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
that we take it on us, and I think that this discipline, inspiration, and going forward, that could give you the good results, I think.
Very good. Excellent. Cool. So last thing or last statement, the most important, in my opinion. Let's say that a woman that was depressed or is depressed, see your video and see your evolution. Maybe they had a difficult relationship with food. They also have difficult relationship with the mirror. They see, what you produced, right? And they are in the verge of starting, but yet, how it is. It's like, they feel like they want to start. They want to get in control of their food or that body image, but they cannot pull the trigger. What would you say to them in order for them to be able to say yes, this was great, do it, change your life? I mean, what are some of the things that you would say to convince them that they need to start doing something?
I was someone that is food lover, cake lover, and sweets. And also, I love also wine. So when I started the program, the wine was really the first thing that I have to eliminate. So I said, okay, I can live without wine. So, and then after that, we are talking about cakes. And I said, okay, cakes, I can also live without cakes. Okay, maybe if we will be in a group or invitations, maybe I can try to eat, but I will minimize it really in the daily basis at home. And especially about cookies. I love cookies. I could eat 2-3 packs cookies and chips. And so these were the things that triggers me a lot and said, okay, these kinds of things, sugars, fries, and wine, are not really good for me. So I cut them. I try to sacrifice myself for those things, and saying occasionally or just cheat days, I
Mm-hmm.
can still take it when I want, but really in my head, those things I have to put aside and go forward to the healthy foods and
Mm-hmm.
make some physical activities. And I think that if you switch your mindset into that direction, you will see everything that goes right. But if you are always following the road that is always having the zigzag, then you will always fall down and come back.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Absolutely.
was always looking to that direction, that um, I have to change myself. So if you want to change yourself, you have to do something that is really strict and disciplined for your sake alone. Because if you will not do it like it is written, then you won't really arrive to that destination. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. There is a, like you said it yourself, there is an adaptation stage because everybody's scared of that. It's like, oh, they feel like, oh, I have to restrict myself. It's very different from restricting yourself from food and eating nothing than say, occasionally I can eat it, but I have cravings all the time. I mean, like your body needs to adapt, nobody will die for that, right? But yet again, it's still okay when you include things in your calorie, but in the same way, you still want to really assess the food and say, okay, do I need this cookie? Is that going towards my goal? And then if the answer is like, yes, I could keep it in my goal, probably your goal are not good enough. It's like you're not building a vision, right? So, once you adapt, it doesn't become difficult, right? Like now it's easy for you not to hit those things and you can still mindfully deviate, but it's something that now it's okay. And, the question I had, the last question is like, how do you feel in your new body? I mean, like, was it worth it to take away the cookies for a while? And so to learn how to do it, I feel like you probably answer in this way.
My action takes the right answer, right? Um, yes, I really love my body right now. It's closer to what I was before, and still some things to do, but I am now really very happy and still emotionally can't how I say believe that I did it. All
Mhm.
those things we have made, I didn't think of it that I could make them. So yeah, I am really happy right now and proud to be another person.
Absolutely. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for everything you did and the contribution you have put in this community because everybody look up to you. And you're the excellent example of evolution and the excellent example of women we can help. Women that are struggling with, not only with the body image, but also with, food, with binge eating, with compulsive eating. And again, 70% is physiological, but a good 30% is psychological. We need to get to the bottom of changing for the right reasons. And of course, when we see results like yours, it makes us feel like going to work is good for us, and actually it's a very good feeling, me as a coach to be able to see that you change your life. And I know that a lot of people now around you, your husband, everybody else, appreciate and really strive from this feeling here. Marissa, thank you so much for your testimonial. This is going to impact a lot of people. I'm positive and sure about it. Thanks again, and again, thank you for the time that you're putting into doing great in this thing.
Thank you for being a good coach to me also, and for the other ladies. Thank you for your program that helps our lives. And I hope that this program will still change more lives.
Definitely, that's what we're looking to do the best. Thanks.